Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Judith. If you're not new here, welcome back. I am going to be giving you a update today on my weight loss journey. I haven't touched base on it in months, so I wanted to do that today because it is the new year and I wanted to just look back at where I was last year, January 2022, so we could compare the results to how far I got this year. The results, I don't want to say they're not drastic because I believe that even though I didn't lose as much as I could have, I still am in a much better place. I definitely did lose weight. I just feel better all around. So yeah, let's get started. Last year, January 2022. I'm going to see if I could probably look back at videos that I was doing then. I'm pretty sure I was uploading, just so you guys can see if there's a difference face wise. I haven't looked at it, so I'm sure there has to be, just because based on my pictures. But if I do see a video, I'll go ahead and post it here, just so we could do a little comparison on what my face was a year ago. January 2022, I don't know how much I weighed because I was not weighing myself. I just knew physically that I was definitely somewhere where I would have been scared to see or confirm with the scale, so I didn't weigh myself. For sure, I know I was over 230. Reason being is because at one point last year I had weighed myself and I had weighed 230. This was the highest I had ever weighed in my life. Okay, before, the highest I had ever reached was 225, and as soon as I realized, I was like, I need to lose the weight. This is unacceptable. Like, how did I let myself get this far? So this year I reached 230, which was a breaking point. I was crying when I saw that number on the scale. There was one thing knowing that I was overweight, but seeing that number on the scale was definitely eye-opening, because I had never reached that number and I had told myself I would never be over 225 again, which was my prior highest point. So reaching 230, it was like last year was just very depressing being at that weight. Last year, I really was going through it. I know a lot of times I get told, you know, that I go MIA on here, I'm not consistent enough, and to be honest, it's just my weight really does control me and it sucks. I've tried to not let my weight control me, but it's kind of hard to not let it control me when I know that I'm not giving myself or my body what it needs. So of course I'm gonna feel like shit. I'm gonna feel like crap, you know? So yeah, I reached my highest point. I remember, I think I had weighed myself sometime before Easter, and or it was around Easter, I'm not sure. It was sometime like March, April, and that's when I had seen that I was 230. And I was going through it. I was not wanting to go out anywhere. I didn't fit into literally any of my clothes, and I finally, when I reached that breaking point and like I was crying, I was talking to my fiance about it, and I was just like, I just feel terrible. I can't believe, you know, I let myself go this far again or go this up again. And thankfully he was very supportive, and at the time he had actually told me, you know what, buy new clothes. I was like, I don't want to buy clothes. Like, I need to push myself. I can't get comfortable in this way. If I buy clothes, that's me accepting that I've gained this weight and I need to lose it. And he was like, just do it, you're gonna feel better, you don't have anything to wear right now. I was like, you know what, you're right, I need to buy clothes and just feel comfortable in what I'm wearing. That way, whenever there's like an outing, I'm not freaking out because I don't know what to wear and making myself feel worse. So it did help. It honestly did help. And for so long, I always used buying clothes as a punishment when I was overweight. And it just made me feel better because I bought clothes that looked nice and fit nice, and they fit me extremely big now that I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to wear this coming summer. It was around spring summer that I pretty much bought a new wardrobe. Not a new wardrobe, but it was a good amount of clothes. Anyways, yeah, it was dark time, and I got clothes, and I was like, okay, you know what, I'm the only one that can change me. If I continue my habits of eating out, not working out, of course I'm gonna remain the same way, or if not, go even higher. So buying new clothes definitely helped me, because I didn't feel rushed. I felt like I had the clothes that fit me already, so I didn't feel like I had to meet a deadline, which is what I love that I learned last year, that I didn't have to rush my results. I didn't have to rush my weight loss. I was able to get to where I am today without saying I can't have this, I can't have that. For the holidays this year, for the first time in many years, I didn't gain weight. So I'm really proud of myself, because I was able to enjoy the holidays by enjoying the food that I wanted to have without feeling guilty, and then just getting back on it, just going back to eating the way that I was eating before, which was a healthier diet. And not that I'm following any plan or anything, I'm just going by what I know is good for my body, which is having a lot of vegetables, fruit, all those things. Last year I also was getting my blood work done a lot, and my cholesterol kept on coming out high, my liver was coming out abnormal, my vitamin D was very low. So all these things were happening where I was just like, okay, it's time to take care of myself. So I did that, and yeah, I feel so much better. I've been really healthy. I can say I've been healthy, not the healthiest. I know I could do better, but I just feel better. So I just wanted to share with you all my little update. I've been having a lot of back problems. That's another main issue. It did really cause me to go on like this deeper hole, just because I was already feeling really bad about myself, and then to not be able to exercise the way I wanted to, or just not have a lot of movement, did also affect me. And I've been feeling a lot better, thankfully, and it probably is because I am losing weight. I know being overweight wasn't helping the situation. I am getting better help now as well, so that's going better now. Last year was just really hard to stay active because of my back problems, so thankfully I've been feeling better. Thankfully I've been able to be more active. Yeah, that's my point, that my back was not helping the situation last year. And just, you know, a number of things that just made me be like, you're causing this. You need to show up for yourself. You need to put in the work, because if you don't put in the work, you're just gonna remain the same or get worse. So I finally woke up and was like, okay, time to put in the work. Stop making excuses, because I feel like that's what I was doing. It's really hard to, when you create that habit, those bad habits, it's hard to get out of them. But with work, with discipline, you do better, and just by adding little things day by day, you get better. And that's something that I learned too. I didn't go from doing nothing to just working out crazy the next day. I tried to just create better habits for me little by little, and that way I wouldn't feel like too overwhelmed with too many things to do. So I've been just, you know, progressing little by little, trying to just do better, especially with everything I have going on. I was like, this is not an option anymore. You have to get it done, unless you want to die at an early age or just be miserable, you know. So yeah, just a little backstory, you know, on what's been going on. And I know a lot of people are like, why do you go MIA? Why are you not consistent on here? It's honestly, I feel like I go in hiding mode whenever I do gain weight. I wish I could say I mean, it is. I've had a lot going on in the past where I just felt like I couldn't be myself and post on social media, but it's also the fact that I knew I would gain weight, and just knowing that people were going to point it out, or you know, especially when you're out in social media, and especially me, that I'm sharing my journey. It's not just, oh, you see me gaining weight and someone points it out. This is why I started my channel. My channel was mainly to, you know, share my health journey, my weight loss journey with you all, to hopefully motivate. And the fact that I would go be on a roller coaster and gain weight, and it made me not want to be on here, because I felt like a hypocrite. I felt like a fake person. I felt like, who was I? Like, I'm over here supposed to be motivating people, and instead I'm gaining weight. And I just felt like I let myself down, and I would let you all down. So I just didn't want to post. I couldn't find it in me to tell you that it was okay to gain weight and love yourself and just try to do better, when I wasn't feeling like I was doing my best. I felt like I could have done more. I just didn't want to be on screen and be fake and be like, yes, you know, yes, I gained the weight, but I love myself, and self-love. And you know, I tried at times, and it's sometimes it gets to the point where you kind of have to lie to yourself, and to kind of start creating a better relationship with yourself. Like, if you look at yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself, I look fat, it's just changing those words that you tell yourself so often, being kinder to yourself, treating yourself like you would treat a younger you or a sister, just with loving words. And tell yourself, instead of me telling myself like I look fat, I'm not lying in the mirror and saying, no, you're skinny, but I'm telling myself, you're doing your best, you're trying, or you could do better, you know, just changing the words. I really want to stay true to myself and stay true to you all. And when I have gained weight in the past, I have, you know, brought it to the attention of y'all, because regardless, you're gonna notice. It's just really hard to go on camera though when you're feeling your worst, and to have people, there's people that will uplift you, but it takes one person to say something negative to kind of bring you back down, you know. So it's hard. Some comments are really hard to ignore, and I want to be able to be in a better place myself, so that I can mentally be ready for those type of comments. Like, right now I know I'm doing my best and I'm putting in the work, so if someone comes at me, I'm be like, okay, that's what you think. You know, I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm putting in my body, I know what I look like, so F you. So that's my point. I did want to show you all my results, because I know I've been talking for a while. What I look like now, what my body looks like now. I actually took a picture this morning before I went to the gym, because I was like, I need something recent, like super recent. If you have Instagram or TikTok, I post videos on there where I've been putting, you know, cute outfits, so you could go on there and kind of see what my body looks like as well. But picture wise, I'll show you January, or should I put it over here? I'll do January here, January 2022 right here, and I'll do January 2023 right here. Ah! I'm so happy, I'm so proud of myself. It's just, it's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of not just working out, it's been a lot of just healing with myself, and just breaking the bad habits and accepting certain things. And it's been a journey. Welcome to Judith's journey. I do want to say though that I am really happy that I've been able to share it all with you. I know that I've had my ups and downs. I know that I still have a lot to lose. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm glad that you guys get to see that. And I've said this before, because a lot of times when you see someone post their picture and they're like, oh, I lost 40, 50 pounds, 20 pounds, 60 pounds, you'll ask, how long did it take you to lose the weight? And it could have been 6 months, 5 months, a year, where they lost that weight from that picture to the after, from the before picture to the after picture. But a lot of times it's years of failing and getting back up and failing again. And when I get to my goal weight finally, I can't say that I lost it in a year or two, because in reality it took me over a decade to figure it out. It's taken me that long. I've been on this roller coaster for my whole life. Since I was little, so it's taken me my whole life. But you live and you learn. You go through tough times. I had the happy relationship weight gain. I've had the be depressed weight gain. I've had it all. I've just had it all. And I finally hit rock bottom, where I was like, you are causing this. There's no one to blame but yourself. Like, I am the reason I am where I am. I am the only reason. Me, right here. I am the reason why I couldn't do it before. It wasn't whatever I had in life going on. I allowed myself to get there. And a lot of times just because I would let certain things affect me in ways I shouldn't have. I think there's times where we could truly say, yes, I'm going through this, but I'm not gonna let it bring me down, because you gotta be strong. And it's okay to feel your feelings and deal with your emotions, but you can't stop showing up for yourself, because that's where it all goes wrong. And you're going through it, and then you have a million other things that start collapsing on you. So word of advice, took me very long, but don't stop showing up for yourself. And at least I can say that, yes, I've hit, you know, my points where I know I really let go of myself, and I was going through a tough time or a rough time. But even though there was my moments where I stopped showing up for myself, I always come back. And that's what matters at the end of the day, that I'm not giving up. I am not giving up. And yeah, I'm not giving up, guys. I'm not giving up. So I'm gonna be here to motivate you guys to continue sharing my story, to hopefully continue motivating, because I know for a while I felt like I was on this high, because I had so many people telling me, oh my god, I lost weight because of you, or I'm doing this because of you, or you know. And like I mentioned earlier, I felt like I was letting everyone down, not just myself. I feel like I really do love coming on here and sharing my story and my progress. So when I would gain weight, I felt like I was letting a bunch of people down, pretty much. And that's why it's hard to come back on here. And I don't want it to seem like I'm here again and I'm losing the weight, so I'm like, oh, welcome, you know, I'm here, and then go MIA later. I'm not gonna allow myself to do that anymore, because I really want to not just help myself, but help others, and show you that it is possible. Even if it's not, weight loss is not something you're looking for, just anything in your life, anything is possible. Stop making excuses. I want to be here to show you all that whatever you're going through, it's gonna be okay. You just have to put in the work. You have to show up for yourself. I can tell y'all that I've lost over 30 pounds. from last year. I'm not going to share how much I weigh because I have another video where I'm going to share that with you guys. So stay tuned. But I have lost over 30 pounds in the last year. I did want to add that I will be doing the detox. And it's because I just love doing a detox yearly. I don't think I did one last year. I like how it makes me feel. So I don't want to look at it as, oh, I'm doing it to lose weight. I want to see it as I just want to feel my best. If you're new here, you don't know what I'm talking about. I've done a smoothie detox before where I've had amazing results and I lose the weight. I've gained it a few months after because I go back to my old eating habits. So that's the problem. But I will do another video where I talk about the detox. But if anyone is interested in joining me, I don't know if I'm going to do the group chat yet. But I will be posting about it on my social media, motivating. So if y'all are interested, I'll go ahead and put the detox info in my description box. But it is a smoothie detox. You buy the ebook. It is now my ebook. I found this on social media, on Instagram, a long time ago, years ago, and I was doing it for some time, and I finally reached out to them and I was like, can I have a discount code? I have people that are interested, and thankfully they were able to give me a discount code. Again, I'll post the details, but I'm gonna do another video explaining it. But I do want to say, if you feel like you're gonna go back to your old eating habits, bad eating habits, there's no point of doing the detox. Be honest with yourself. Are you ready? Are you ready to make that lifestyle change to be able to do this? Because if not, it's not worth it. It's not worth you doing the diet and then gaining the weight back or gaining back more. I've already created the habit where I'm eating good. I'm on track. I like to feed myself what my body needs. I am on good habits right now, so I know doing the detox, it's gonna be beneficial to me, where it's not like in the past that I would go back to my old ways and eat bad and just gain the weight back, gain plus more. It was me. It was not the diet. It was me. I was just not taking care of myself. So if you feel like you're not gonna stick to better eating ways, then don't do it. I can tell you right now, don't do it. It's not worth it. I am going to be sharing my results as I normally do on here, on social media, on my other platforms. So I'm excited for that. But let me just announce a date. It's going to be for the Monday of the 23rd. So the 23rd of January, that's when I'm going to be doing the detox. It's an ebook. You don't get the smoothies in the mail or anything. You buy the ebook, they send you an email, and then they give you the grocery list where you go get whatever you need. So you do it yourself. The ebook is just the recipes and all. So I've lost good weight in the past. I've lost a good amount of weight doing it. So of course, whatever weight I lose this time around is definitely welcomed. But I'm not doing it necessarily for weight loss. Just doing it as having a reset. I like to give my body a little break every year, so I feel like I'm mentally ready. I couldn't do it last year. I didn't feel like I was mentally ready. I felt like it would be more to restrict and just to give me that boost. But this time I honestly don't. I feel like it's gonna be a lot harder because I've been eating pretty healthy. So I don't even feel like I need it. I feel like I'm at a place weight-wise where I am losing the weight slowly but surely, and I feel okay. But of course whatever weight loss comes with it, I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna be like, yes, come to me. But like I said, it's just to feel good about myself, give my body a little break. And I'm still, you know, I'm gonna be drinking smoothies. I'm gonna be having the snacks and just enjoying life. If you do choose to do it with me, you'll be done by Valentine's Day. If you have a Valentine's date already or you're having something, you'll be done by then. But again, like I said, only do this if you feel like you're gonna be, if you need that little push. It's a good little kickstart. And if you feel like you're gonna be able to follow a healthy lifestyle. I don't want you to be like me where you would do it and then fall off it and then do it again and then fall off it. No, if you're trying to do this, only do it because you really feel like you're gonna have the discipline to stick to it and eat healthy and show up for yourself every single day. So I believe I brought up everything that I wanted to bring up though. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I just wanted to give you all a little update on where I'm at with my weight, how I've been feeling, how I felt in the past. I'll continue to be here to share my journey with you all and make you all proud. I will make you proud. If I haven't made you proud, I'm sorry. That's my fault. But I will make you proud. I will push myself, not just for me, but for you all, to show y'all that it's possible, no matter your age, no matter what. Okay? We got this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna kick this year's ass and show it that it's our year. Okay? We got this. We got this, guys. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you on the next one. Love y'all. Besos.